Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Remember, this is where you get all your updates about traveling to Finland, studies abroad and stuff like that. So today we are going to be talking about entrance exams, how it's been conducted, and our case study will be Satakunta University of Applied Sciences. It's a university in the towards the eastern part of Finland. This I will show you all what you need to know as you prepare for your entrance exam, if you are preparing already, or if you haven't applied. Don't worry, admissions are still going to start again in January, and I'll be doing separate videos on that. But today we are going to be focusing on the entrance examination. What are the parts? What does it contain? You must have applied and sent your documents correctly. You get an entrance, you will get an invitation to the entrance exam to your email. So I recommend you always check your emails regularly. Yeah, and usually what's the important thing is that the exam is conducted online, and there are two parts which include which is the written part, and there is the online interview. And the written part of the exam you is the first part, which means that you are supposed to be amongst the best 120 participants to be eligible to get invitation for the online interview. And then yeah, the written part consists of an essay, calculation exam, and a video presentation, which I will be telling you a little bit more about it later. But you have to read the instructions uh, about the examination. For example, you have to create an account on their webpage, because that's where it's through their website where you can write. That's where you do the exam itself. And remember, there is a PDF attached in that email, and I will recommend you go through the PDF file very well and read what or everything that is inside, and get yourself prepared for the examinations. If you don't follow the instructions, I'm very sure you will not be able to take part in the examination. So you have to read what is written in the PDF file, and uh, and yeah, prepare yourself for the examinations. So now I'm going to show you about the account in the website, how it looks like. So when you are doing it, you have an idea of what you're doing. So you have to go to Sam's web page. I'll go a little bit behind. So this is the Sam web page. You have to come here and go to model. Model is the page where you access examination and courses. And once you've created your account and signed in, you have something like this. And then you can now come straight to entrance examination and courses. You click there, it takes you to this page where you have other examinations ongoing. So you choose the one you are participating in. So, and in this case it's a Bachelor of Nursing, so you can just click on that page and you have something like this. And this page is sort of like welcoming you to the school and stuff like that. And we go straight to the entrance examination, what it contains. So like I said earlier, there is the written part and there is the online interview. So the written part consists of the video presentation, multiple choice exam, and calculation, like I mentioned earlier. And what you have to note is that the time here is finish time. So it says that the exam is open at 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. finish time. So you have to calculate what's your time, because they give you about 8 hours to do all the three parts in this written part, the three sections in this written exam part, and submit within that 8 hours. If you try to submit later on, it will not go, and automatically you will fail the entrance examination. And if you succeed, I guess after a week or two, you will get an email on your invitation for the online interview. So what happens is this: usually they make provision for a test area where you can practice to see if your tool for the video presentation can actually work on your device. I will always recommend everyone to come to this area, the test area, the practice area. You can just come here, upload your practice video, and it is written, not actually exam. So don't be scared to try. You have to try to be sure that your device is actually functioning very well, not to get shocked on your exam date. And if you need any more information, there is this fine instruction on how to use the platform, so you can click here. So this is like a guide for you to know how, if you have some problems, you can go there and read what it says. But always remember to use Chrome or Firefox as your browsers, because something else might be a problem for you to record the video. So always remember to use Chrome or Firefox as your browser when doing this recording. So this is how it looks like. Yeah, so if you have any problem, always go back to these instructions and see what is there. And then so if you scroll down on that day of your exam, this part, the video presentation is actual exam will be open. So you can just click there, and you come right down here. There will be a box of submission box where you can just click on that box, and the tool will pop up for you to do your video. And after that, you can listen the video. If you don't like it, you can delete it and do it again, over and over. And remember, the video length is just 2 minutes, and so you have to be very precise in what you're doing. Say what it's very important, say what it is asked of you. Don't go and say stuff that they don't demand from you. Here it is like these are things that they want to hear from you. So, but first of all, you have to show your ID. I always recommend people to use their passport because of its international recognition. You have to tell your age and your name and your age. Of course, you have to hold your passport steadily to the camera for a while, so that the person watching the video can be very sure that you are the one who did the video. It's very important, because there are many students who get disqualified because they did not hold their passport well enough. That's the passport page with your information, the information page on your passport. So it has to be very clear and steady, so that it's very clear to the person watching the video that you are the one who actually was in that video presenting. So you tell very fast your name and age, your profession, educational background. And like I always say, if you are applying for nursing, you have to say some stuff that shows that you know about what you are applying for. That's what I always recommend people to say. Don't go and say stuff that doesn't really that doesn't really match with nursing education. So, and also you have to explain why you are choosing SAM. So this is one of the easiest questions I'll ever see, because SAM is one of the best schools around. Finnish education is one of the best, if not the best, educational system in the world. So this is like a glaring opportunity for you to come and study in the best institutions around in the world. So, and then tell personally your goals and your personal objectives, what you want to achieve in life. It's that simple. And then it's always recommended for you to do the video presentation first, and then you go now to the multiple choice exam. It's nothing too serious. Just read the passage which will be given to you, and answer the questions. There are multiple choice questions, so you just have to choose. And it shows that there will be, I guess, 15 questions or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but I think you should just be calm, go through the questions and answer them. You have an hour, which is I think it's very good time for you to take to calmly go through the stuffs and answer the questions. But one thing, you should be very sure when you are answering the questions, because sometimes you are not allowed to go back and forth. So you should take your time. Watch. You have an hour. There is no rush. Go through the stuffs and give a good answer, and give yourself a better chance to succeeding. And then there is the calculation exam. This is not it's not rocket science. It's just basic stuffs for you to calculate, maybe to convert from milliliters to liters, or milligram to gram, and stuff like that. It's not, I'm not saying that it's just very easy, but you have to be calm and believe in yourself that you can do it. And then the most one very important thing, please do not use dots as like let's say you want to say 3.5. If you use dots, you're gonna fail. So use comma as in dots. So don't forget, these things are just recorded. So if you put dots, because it's a computer marking the exam, it will mark it as fail. So you have to use the comma to ensure that in the place of dot you are using comma. It's very important. If not, you can easily fail the exam, not because you had the equations wrongly, but you used dot instead of comma. It's very important to use the comma, not dot. Yeah, I guess this is what I wanted to show you. I wish you all the best in your exams, and I hope to hear some very interesting news that you have been invited for the online interview. And I can do, of course, if people need the tips on what they need to say for their online interview, just leave a comment and I will do a video on that for you to get your study place. It's my pleasure to help you, and I wish you all the best. And of course, don't forget to stay glued to my channel. Like, share, subscribe, so we keep doing stuff like this and knowing that it's helping people all over the world. So have a blessed day and see you in my next video. Ciao.